good afternoon, everyone, and welcome on back to the channel. Hope that you're having a lovely day out there, wherever it is. However, the weather it is treating you. Hope it's treating you nice today. Hope it's all shining nicely on you. Anyways, today let's go ahead and listen to some Morbid Angel. We're going to listen to this track here, Immortal Rites. This is off of their debut album, Altars of Madness, which was released in 1989. I really like that album cover. There's like a lot of who's that Swiss artist who worked on Alien? Oh, I'm forgetting his name. You guys know who I'm talking about. Almost has that kind of quality to it. Anyways, this particular track, as far as I know, wasn't really recommended or anything. I've just always heard of the band, and I don't know anything about them, so I'd like to give them a listen. I have a morbid curiosity about Morbid Angel, so let's go ahead and listen to the track. We'll talk about it after. And I just chose this one because it was the most streamed song. That's literally how I got here. Let's go ahead and get into it. We'll talk about it after. Let's turn that up. Interesting reverse sound. There's that speed up. Love how that guitar screamed in. Give it to me, come on. Give me that breakdown. That's what I was looking for. Quick flares on the kick drum. I love that high-pitched sound there. Is that guitar or is that a... Such a cool sound there. I'm trying to catch those up. Lord of death, I summon you. Thought within our brain. Got your spell on our life. That's the vagrancy. Gift of immortality. Stone on those who seek you. Now immortal. Okay. All right, I want to talk about this. I want to talk about this. Look, I want to draw you into my world for a moment, okay? So, with older, hold on, what year did this come out in? 1980, 89. Perfect. Okay, so with for me, older death metal, it takes me a little bit to get used to it, right? Because I'm more used to listening to modern death metal and progressive death metal and like tech doom, whatever, like that kind of stuff, right? Which has a different sound now than it does in its earlier days. What I find a lot of the times, of course, this is not a one-to-one, but with the older stuff, there's a certain rawness to it that is really like, what's the word? Not shocking, but there's a raw intensity to it that is hard to replicate now. And I don't think a lot of bands hit that mark. So it takes me a second to kind of get used to it. Now, the lead vocals here in this particular track, that's going to be performed by David Vincent. Okay, so in the beginning of the song, honestly, I didn't care for his vocals. Maybe I'm used to Chuck, right? Chuck Schuldiner from Death. Okay, like, I like that. Now, by about the halfway point further on, I think it just clicked for me. I got more used to it, and I was like, okay, I get it now. I'm in it. Let's go. I'm along for the ride. And that deep growl that he got into at the very end, that's classical death metal. That was really good. The guitar riffs. However, there was a moment within the guitar riffs that there was like this extra sound, and I'm assuming that was another guitar, maybe layered with something. It almost gave it like this, like not like an aria kind of sound, but it was like a lighter, like I don't think it was vocals. It could have been, I don't know. But whatever they did at that particular moment, that was such a fantastic addition because it really added this little extra little dimension to the music at that particular moment amongst the ferocity of the riffs and the blistering drums, which was fantastic. That's going to be Pete Sandoval on the drums and percussion. Just hats off, not mine, but hats off to the drums, especially in that midpoint forward, because the breakdown of the very quick kicks, the constantly changing rhythms and speeds and tempos, it's hard to keep up with. And I think that was really amazing the way that played amongst the rhythmic beast of the riffs there. But yeah, I think that was really cool, especially that moment there where you hear that little extra layer of something on the guitar there. Don't know what it was, but I liked it. Gathered for a sacred rite, subconscious minds allied, not allied. Call upon immortals, call upon the oldest ones to intercede. Rid us of our human waste, cleanse our earthly lives, make us one of darkness, enlighten us to your ways. From churning worlds of mindlessness come screams unheard before, haunting voices fill the room, their source remaining undefined, shadows cast from faceless beings lost for centuries. You're summoning something. I don't know what you're getting at yet, but you're summoning something. Lords of Death, I summon... Oh, there you go. There's the answer. Lords of Death, I summon you. Reside within our brains. Cast your spells upon our lives so that we may receive the gift of immortality bestowed on those who seek you. Gathered for a sacred rite, subconscious mind... Oh, we just read that part. Actually, the lyrics are pretty much repeated from there. So, they're summoning something in order to give them the gift of immortality. Now, will this be like a deal with the devil in the sense like, okay, you're immortal, but you're paralyzed. Like you can't do anything, so you're just like they're suffering. You know, it could be like one of those kind of situations. What's that short story? I have no mouth yet I must speak, whatever it's called. And the last guy, if I remember correctly, he ends up basically as a puddle of goo, and that's his eternal suffering, his eternal torment, something like that. Anyways, I like the track. I like this a lot. Let me know what you guys thought of it, however, in the comments down below. Follow me over on Twitter. Support the channel on Patreon. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you guys later. Bye.